I always get anxiety before starting to record a YouTube video. Like I over-organize and all that. In this video, I'll be sharing my experience when starting a YouTube channel. The truth is, I don't feel like I even qualify to talk about this because I don't know. But I was like, let me hit a milestone of like 200 subscribers, and at least I got myself a microphone. I record on my phone and I just use InShot to edit. So this is just something I'm sharing based on the level that I'm at now, and I hope you guys can listen and find it reasonable. Anyway, simple guide on how to start a YouTube channel. I'm not going to state points because I feel like that is so boring, but I'll just explain my experience. First of all, I am a very shy girl. Yeah, I'm very shy, but I have moved so far because of YouTube. At least I can talk to the camera. You guys, I used to fear my camera. Yes, but I knew that I always love to talk about things. I always like to inform people. I always feel like I know. And the truth is, sometimes I don't, but I feel like it's a calling to share parts of my life to people, to inspire them. So that's where it starts from. You start by having that passion to share. Before even uploading my first video, I recorded, I was like, let me first record like 10 videos so that I keep posting. But it didn't work. So I just said, okay, let me start. Like in June, I really started seriously and posted. And the truth is, I look back and think about it like I feel like I should remove it. Like it's so weird. You guys, my first video, oh my god. Yeah, so now it comes down to content. Like, what are you going to talk about? I know I'm a very creative person, so I have variety of things to talk about. Like literally, I can do styling of clothes, I can braid my own hair, I can paint, I'm an artist, I can do interior design. Like there are lots of things that I can do, and all that can be content. But I didn't know how to. Now that comes down to niche. I didn't know up to now. That's something I'm still figuring out. Niche. Niche is when you have a particular thing or topic that you always talk about. Let me say maybe simple living, maybe computer, like repairing computers, or interior design or art. Now, I told myself one thing: if I follow a niche, I might restrict myself. But the truth is, I would advise you, if you can follow a niche, please follow, because you will grow much, way faster, because it is your content will just shoot to the audience that you're trying to get at. I struggled a lot with this thing called the niche because I was like, I'm an artist and I'm a self-taught artist. Should I only talk about art? Can I do tutorials of art? And you have to choose wisely. However, if you're like, okay, for example, you're going to talk about hair, like doing your hair, like you'll have to change hairstyles all the time, so you have to choose that, and you have to be consistent. Consistency is also one thing, so I had to always think about those things. And for me, I just told myself, Agatha, you need to enjoy what you're doing. So I don't have like a particular niche, but in everything that I share, I make sure it is educational, inspiring, real, or something someone can relate with. Yes. And so I struggled a lot with that. I'm like, I can't manage to post every week if I'm saying that I'm teaching art. If you get what I mean, because making an art piece can take about 3 months, or about like even a year. You can take it making an art piece. So will I be consistent? No. But I was okay with sharing my life. I do a day in life, a week in life. Sometimes I show how I make my art pieces. Everything, creativity, there's a lot in stock. And being a person who has a lot, like a very creative person, there's a lot in stock. In fact, you should subscribe if you're very creative. Like if you're a very creative person, consistency is key. You have to show up all the time. Right now I'm just working on shorts, like mostly shorts, to get new subscribers and what. And it is hectic, and I'm learning. And the first time I did a YouTube video, I remember I could not even breathe as I talk. Without consistency, there is no learning. Like basically right now in all the videos that I've released, starting from the beginning, there is a lot that I learn based on editing, based on introducing myself, and just literally everything about YouTube. I don't think I'm halfway there, and I don't think you can 100% be there, but you have to always show up and look at the analysis and know how your video has performed, so that next time you can get better. Now, without consistency, there is no way you can get better faster. If you're posting once a year, then how are you going to know that this video didn't work well because of this, and then you change? Yeah. So consistency helps you know that you can change, and you don't have to know everything at the beginning. No, you don't have to know. The way you edit changes and evolves. And another thing I don't even feel confident about it is high quality videos. I thought about this for so long, and let me cut the long story short. My phone was stolen and I was supposed to buy a better phone. So I was like, let me buy a phone with at least a better camera. And from there, I was like, now I want to start a YouTube channel. Let me just start. If I wait for when I can afford an iPhone, then I might never start. And a lot of people have asked me, why don't you have the light switching? Why don't you have the everything set up? Literally, my camera stand is the stand. How do they call it? The ISO. I'll show it to you. And yes, you just have to start. If you the rest will come later. At least I've got a microphone. That's a big milestone. I'm getting more confident. But if I were to wait for an iPhone, then I would have started probably next year. Or those are a few experiences that I can talk about as a person who started a YouTube channel. But in the next video, I'll be sharing how I use a phone to record my YouTube content, and how I edit, and every detail. So stay tuned, subscribe. By the way, anyone can do it. Like, start with what you have. That's all I can say. See you next time. Bye. If you really want to enjoy YouTube, you have to find a way to be comfortable with that. The way you record and everything.